Hello. I hope you are well today. I hope that this practice finds you, at the end at least, centered and grounded. Maybe you're coming in today a little bit frazzled. Maybe there's a lot going on. Maybe there's not enough going on and your brain has been busy making up problems. Wherever you are, welcome into this practice. This practice is going to be a all seated on the floor practice. Hip openers, we'll do some twists, and just take it nice and easy. Taking some time for yourself, taking some time to drop in and breathe. We will have the beautiful sound escape of DJ Rashid. This is the Yoga Flow Passport. So I'm happy to share this with you as well, because music is another beautiful layer. Oils are another beautiful layer for the practice. Taking a moment to use the senses, the sounds and the smells and the feels to really be present fully for the practice. Lighting a candle. This is a blue sage intention candle, and blue sage or sage is known to purify, cleanse. So here we go. Start in easy seated position. Start by rooting down into your seat bones. As you root down into your seat bones, notice where your legs and feet are touching the earth, and just kind of feel that. I'm noticing that there's a little boniness in my ankles, so I'm just gonna readjust my seat. So take a moment, notice what you notice, and allow yourself to find a space that could be comfortable. Bony ankles. There. So as you find that there spot where it just feels comfortable, root down into the seat, root down into those seat bones, and notice how you're leaning. Are you leaning forward? Are you leaning backwards? See if you can align the heart and the hips. Notice what's happening in your lower body. You can release some tension. Notice where the legs might be gripping, maybe even running the hands up and down the legs briefly. And again, starting to bring the awareness in the breath in, bringing the awareness in the body through, starting to take some bigger, fuller breaths, relaxing the shoulders, maybe even rolling them up and back a couple times, letting that weight of the world, so to speak, roll off onto your mat. And as we're moving upwards, aligning the chin parallel to the floor, and if it helps to maybe just shut off the mind for this space, maybe you can imagine taking the brain off, set it out to the side of the mat. You can put it back when you're done. So now that you're aligned into a more present, aware posture, take a few full breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let the rise and the fall of the chest and the shoulders be natural. Let the breath cycle be easy. Just a few more mindful breaths. Bringing all of your presence into center on the inhale. Releasing and relaxing into the support beneath you on the exhale. Feel it melt. Feel all of that just fade so that you can be present in the now moment, so that you can be present in the body. As you're moving through your practice today, if you do feel any sense of danger or discomfort, be sure that you readjust. Do what you need to do. This is your practice. So adjust it as necessary. Adjust it as feels good. Inhale the arms up overhead. And just kind of pull down some extra sunbeams, alternating the arms, swaying the spine a little bit, and then pushing the arms up. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Release. Let the arms sweep. Shake the shoulders out. Inhale, the arms open. Plug in the shoulders. Open up, relax the shoulders down. When I say plug in the shoulders, I don't mean I mean relax the shoulders down. Kind of plug them into their sockets. It's like you're holding the world now, giving it some love. And that collective energy is some love. And as you inhale, get ready to exhale and wrap the arms around you. So exhale, wrap your arms around you, stack one arm on top of the other, round the back, around the spine, chin to the chest, tuck the navel into the spine. Now you're drawing in love from the universe. So inhale, open, send it out. Maybe imagine your heart beaming, luminous green, that green heart chakra, and then exhale, put the other arm over the top this time. Wrap your arms around yourself. Receive the love that you so freely give out. Save some for yourself. Inhale, open. When we engage in that cycle of fully receiving, like we fully give, just creates more. Go ahead and draw it in. Inhale one last time. Alternate the arms then, bringing it in. Oh, yes. Maybe this time with the arms around you. You know what? I love yourself. Give yourself a little pat on the back for showing up for a practice. Give yourself a little pat on the back for just being you. Inhale the arms open. Reach them up. And then again, wipe the slate clean.
Positive.
Shake it out. Take a moment to close the eyes and recenter to that posture, present moment. Inhale the arms up overhead. Interlock the fingers, push the palms up. Relax the shoulders down, okay? But still kind of be open and keeping the triceps in line with the ears, letting the shoulders relax. And then lean to one side. It doesn't matter what side, we'll do the other side. And allow yourself to feel the stretch. Keep your seat bones rooted. You're hinging at the waist. Inhale up. And then exhale. Oh yeah. Oh, this side feels so good. And that's another thing you can do when we move from side to side is make those observations. Non-judgment, like, oh, this side's better or worse. Inhale up to center and release. Just like, this side is different. This side feels different. Or this side, ooh, that side really needed a stretch. Inhale the arms up. Grab the left wrist with the right hand. Lean over to the right. And again, make your observations. This creates a stronger connection between the body and the mind. Helps us to hear the messages that the body is sending. Inhale up to center. Switch your wrist grip and exhale over to the other side. Wonderful. Inhale up. Exhale. Release again. Take your hands behind your back. Interlock your fingers with your palms facing towards you And then draw the palms away from the body as you straighten the arms. You can even bring a gentle arch into the back, keeping a length and strength through the spine, not cranking the neck. Exhale, release here, interlock, and then walk the hands towards the floor, or walk your head towards the floor. Forward fold in easy seated. And then walk your hands back up to center. I'll drink. All right, from here, take your hands out to the mat. Slide your right hand out from your hip, just until you feel a gentle pull, and then reach the left arm up towards the sky, really reach, and then take that left hand over the top of the head, arching over, sliding out if you'd like to. Notice how I'm trying to keep that upper body open, not folding over. Inhale up, left hand comes down, slides out from the hip, and then again, reaching up, and then reaching over. I have a different camera angle today, and so it's very, I can actually like, still playing. I'm always trying to fine tune and make it as good of an experience as possible. Inhale up, bring the hands down to center. Draw the soles of the feet together for butterfly. Up. Notice if you need to take the heels away from the bum a little bit. You don't have to have the heels super close. Some of us that are a little bit tighter in the hips can take the heels away from the hips because that allows us to relax. And I say us because I have really tight hips. I suffer a hip injury, 3 kids. That's just how it goes. And that's a lot of where we store stress and tension is in the pelvic bowl. So we have to work to release it. So notice where you're holding that tension in your body. Where are you feeling that tightness? Is it in the back of the legs? Is it in the groin area? Is it throughout the whole leg? Is it just all feeling tense and tight? See if you can relax on the exhale. See if you can allow the muscles to release a little more. The muscles can relax. The more and more you allow that relaxation, the more and more you can open up. One more inhale and exhale, keeping a nice aligned spine. Wonderful. Take the legs out wide. Legs out wide. Readjust again so that your hips are underneath your heart. Straighten the legs out. Walk the hands down to center. Well, just walk down to center just to the point that you can feel a nice stretch. If you feel any pull or tightness in the back of the knees, you can bring a gentle bend into the knees to help support that. You don't want to have that stretched out because it won't go back. Walking the fingertips over to the right so that your hand rests on the inside of that right ankle. And you can bring your left hand to rest on top of the right hand. Breathing in and breathing out. Walking the right hand on top of the right ankle and then the left hand on top or as close as possible. Again, this is your practice. So if your left hand only goes that far and you feel a really big stretch, do that. And then take the right hand to the outside of the right leg, left hand on top, noticing that super deep stretch in that side body. Yeah, buddy. Walk the fingertips back. Very, very slowly. Relax. Walk all the way over to the left now, resting the left hand on the inside of the left foot. Right hand comes on top. Even if you need to, sometimes I have to adjust my belly. My belly love. I have a little extra there. Again, from having kids, extra skin, a little extra chocolate, you know, now. So if you need to adjust that, that's totally okay. If you don't have that problem, that's okay too. I'm just saying, because I think sometimes people don't say that. When we're in a yoga practice, like, go ahead and adjust your fluff. Like, walk your left hand onto the top of your left leg, right hand on top, again, deepening into the stretch. Relaxing the muscles, allowing the legs to release, allowing that side body to open up. Left hand comes down to the outside of the left leg, right hand on top. And then again, slowly walking back to center, really nice and gently, using the fingertips to help support you. And then sitting up. Take your right leg and draw it in so that it is parallel with the front of your mat. Draw the left leg around so that the inside of the leg is rested. Square, or I like to, it's like cheerleaders sit almost. I always like to liken it to that. So how do you know if you're aligned right? Well, you're gonna have a little bit of lift in the left. So if you're really far up off of your left cheek, adjust your ankle a little bit. So that way you can still have a little bit of that like sweet meat, but your tail, that seat bone is lifted and you're really kind of leaning into the right seat bone, or balanced more on the right seat bone than the left seat bone. It's like opening up this outside here. So take an inhale, align. See where the legs are wanting to be tight. Where can you relax that on the exhale? One more breath here, rooted, allowing the pose to do the work along with the breath. Take your left leg long in front of you. Take that right leg and bring it on top of that straight left leg. And keep bringing it over until the right ankle is now out, away, and the outside of the right knee is rested on the left. So now you're gonna feel the stretch in a different part of the hip on a different side, and allowing the leg to still have a little bit of room to move. If it is available for you, walk your fingertips forward just to the point where you can feel an even deeper stretch. Take 3 cleansing breaths. And then walk the fingertips back up. Bring up the right leg, bring up the left leg, and then we'll switch sides for that deer pose. So kind of rotate around so that you can bring the right leg around, the left leg comes front parallel, and then you're gonna find that spot where, So I'm finding here that I'm having to bring, on this side at least, bring my ankle pretty close to get even kind of any contact with my sweet meat. So I'm just rooting down into that, adjusting my feet, and then root down into your seat, root down into deer, and root into relaxation. Use the inhale and exhale to release and relax the muscles, relax the mind, relax the energy, whatever pieces of your whole need that relaxation, offer that now on the breath. bring that right leg around. Draw the left leg over the top now and send it out so that you can, I don't want to say stack the knees, but kind of, sort of. And then again, hips are aligned underneath the heart. Use those fingertips to start to fold over. Again, make an observation. How is this side different from the other side? Not better or worse, just different. One more breath. Walking the fingertips back up to center. Sending both legs long now so you can take a nice forward fold. So the legs go long and take the seat again underneath the heart so you have this nice alignment. Everything's relaxed, reaching the arms up, hinging at the waist, and then letting the arms come down so that you can relax into your forward fold. Notice the invitations that your body gives to possibly go deeper. Breathe and allow. Taking a few more inhales and exhales. Walking the fingertips back up to center. Draw the right foot up. Take the right foot to the outside of the left leg. Take a twist here. Right hand comes behind. Left elbow hooks on the outside. Forearm faces up, palm is facing out. Inhale. And then as you exhale, push into that elbow and knee. Allow yourself to relax into the twist. Notice where the legs are tensing up. Notice where the jaw might be tensing or the shoulders might be tight. Inhale back to center. Send the leg long. Left leg comes up. Left leg goes to the outside of the right leg. Notice too, when you take and do that cross, if it's a little weird, bowed out in the back, see if you can bring the heart back in alignment. And then take that take the left leg and the right elbow and bring that left hand behind you to complete your Lord of the Fishes twist. Inhale and exhale, relax, relax, relax. Inhale back to center. Exhale the leg down. And then transition yourself into a child's pose. Wrapping the feet around, taking the hands in front, taking the big toes to touch and the knees to go wide. Walking the hands down in front. Forehead comes to the earth. Three big cleansing breaths here. Stay here in your child's pose. Continue to breathe deeply. As you rise up out of your child's pose, do so gently and slowly so that you can come into a tabletop position. Tabletop position is hands and knees. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Start by just taking a couple of good inhales and exhales.
Extend the right leg long, parallel to the earth. Notice if you start to lean to the left a little bit. See if you can center yourself back into that, a central focal point in the mat so that your spine can stay straight too. Point that toe to engage, and then extend the left arm, the opposite arm long, so that it's in line with the ear and that you're extending your energy out of the toes and out of the fingertips. Inhale. As you exhale, draw the knee and the elbow towards each other, and then send it back out long. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. One more time. Bring it back down into tabletop. Turn your right wrist around. If you notice you're having a hard time supporting yourself and your wrists are getting tired, try spreading your fingertips nice and wide, and also try creating a little bit of almost like a cup. So really pushing into kind of the four corners of your palms, creating a really firm foundation. So if your fingertips are together like this and you're really pushing, see if you can widen the base. Back to your tabletop. Extend the left leg long. Beautiful. Extend the right arm long. Breathing big and deep. The top of the foot on that right is rested in the mat to help support you. Pushing down into the top of the foot and the shin. Pushing down into the arm and extending the energy out the fingertips, out the toes. Maybe imagine you're shooting bubbles and fireworks together, you guys. Oh my God. Imagine that you're shooting them out of your fingertips and your toes right now. Extend that energy out. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the knee and the elbow together. Send it back out. Squeeze, send it back out. Don't hold your breath. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, extend. One more time. Beautiful. Bring the hands and the knees down to the earth. Take a child's pose. You can even turn the palms up. Big breath in, big breath out. Walking the knees forward towards the hands so that you can transition yourself gently and softly. You're back. Our last few poses for our practice today will be supine. Awesome. Feet are rested on the earth. Walk your shoulder blades underneath you. Walk your feet back towards your hips. Rest your hands on the floor. Bridge pose. Toes and the knees are in the same direction. Taking an inhale, push down through the feet to lift the hips all the way up. Keep your knees straight. Don't let them fall out. Maybe imagine holding a block in between. And then interlocking the fingertips underneath. Really engaging through the quads, and the glutes, and the core. All those really important muscles. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breathe, breathe, breathe. On your next exhale, release, lower down. Hug the knees into the chest. Send the legs up the wall for a moment. I like to rest my hands underneath my sacrum area. It helps to tilt my hips in a direction that is more ideal for legs up the wall. So if you find legs up the wall kind of difficult or just uncomfortable, try that. And if you're okay without the hands, again, it's your practice, just offering some suggestions for ease of mobility. Inhale and exhale. Let the feet come back down to the earth. Take the hands out from underneath you if you do have them there. Taking a reclined pigeon, taking the feet a little bit wider, taking the right ankle to figure 4 and rest on the left knee. Letting the right knee fall open. There, that might be better. Reach in between the leg, in back the thigh, and interlock the fingers. Sorry, that felt really good. And so all of a sudden my body was just like, oh yes. And I lost all my words. So interlock your fingers behind your thigh. Let your body relax in the upper body and let that relaxation in the interlock draw the lower body towards you. Let the right knee relax open and take 3 cleansing breaths. On your last inhale, exhale, breath cycle, release the left foot down. Release the right foot down to the earth and switch sides. Left ankle figure 4s. Reaching behind the thigh again. And basically setting up how you did on the other side. Letting the left knee draw away from the nose. Letting the interlock relax you. Taking a few moments in pigeon, reclined pigeon, for a few big cleansing breaths. Release. On the exhale, let the right foot come down. Left foot comes down. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Take your arms out nice and wide. And then take your knees to one side. And then take them to the other side. Rinse your wipers. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to center, exhale to twist. Wonderful. Draw the knees up, draw the knees into the chest, give yourself a hug. Excuse me. Go ahead and take a full body stretch. Stretch out overhead. Get the arms and the legs as far away from each other as possible. And then as you bring your hands back down, rest your hands, interlock your hands like this. And rest some thumbs down just for a moment. Take a few breaths here to allow the movement and the release that you invited by way of breath and movement. Allow that to all integrate now. Three big breaths. Raise your arms up overhead now. Use your left foot onto the earth to start to rotate over onto your right side. Pausing here for a moment. Just for today, we will not be angry. Just for today, we will not worry. Just for today, we will do our work honestly. Just for today, we will be kind to every living thing. And just for today, we will be grateful. Take a big inhale and exhale. In that gratitude for all that is. And then start to bring yourself up into seated. As you bring yourself up into seated, then easy seated pose. Inhale with the arms up overhead. Palms meet. Bring it down into heart center. Again, inhale the arms up. Palms meet. Down into heart center as you exhale. One last time. Inhaling all the way up. Palms meet. Down into heart center. May we be safe and protected. May we be healthy and nourished. May we love and be loved, and may we truly be happy. May your practice bring you peace, and may you share this peace with the world. Namaste. Round of applause for you, for showing up to move, because movement is medicine, and you just had a really good dose. Good work today. And thank you for dropping into the mat, taking some time for yourself, and creating some new energy, creating a new beginning for yourself. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, whatever, wherever, and however. Just know that all is well and anything is possible.